Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, a huge, massive, warm welcome. I have just survived the summer holidays. The teenagers have just gone back to school, and my house looks like a tornado has paid us a visit. Um, it's definitely time to take this house back, and I am starting with the stairs, hallway, porch, and downstairs toilet. Now, I'm starting with these areas for two reasons. First reason is, well, you can see them as soon as you walk in the front door, and smell as well. You can smell them as soon as you walk in the front door. And secondly, I need to start with an area that is less overwhelming because, guys, the bedrooms are just disgusting. Like you've never seen before, disgusting. So you are definitely in for a treat when I pluck up the courage to actually get in there and do them. Um, and it's definitely something to look forward to. But don't worry, I promise you today's video is still packed with loads of motivation. My first obstacle, and I think the one that has been bothering me the most, are these stairs. Now, my black cat likes to use this area as his own personal shedding station. I'm talking a thick blanket of fur. You can't even tell the carpet's original colour. Apparently it's like a biscuit colour, I guess, but yeah, it's looking black. So rather than tickling it with the hoover, I'm using a carpet scraping tool, and it's amazing. And as you can see, I'm just dragging it down the stairs. It's getting up not only all the fur, but the crumbs that have been embedded for probably years. Um, is it weird that I'm finding this whole process satisfying and oddly therapeutic? I will be going in with the Hoover. Don't worry, guys, I do show you the empty Hoover, and then I show you how much the Hoover got up as well. And as you can see, my kitten is micromanaging me. She likes to tell me where I'm going wrong and if I'm not doing a good enough job. Oh, that's just disgusting. Right, here we go. I'm going in with the Hoover. Okay, so these walls have needed wiping down for the longest time. Guys, there are fingerprints, there are handprints, there are face prints, there are food prints. Just every print you can think of is going up these stairs. The banisters are pretty much brown um, from just boys and hands and hygiene not being very good. Um, and if there is a cheat to make the process quicker, I am all over it. So using a mop is genius. It covers the biggest area and it takes less time. Over the years, I've used different styles of mops and different solutions. Today, I'm just using what I had on hand, so I didn't have to go rooting for my other mops. I am using the mop that I couldn't be bothered to put away, so it was the first thing to hand. This mop has the spray cleaner already in it, so it's a solution that you put in. Um, I cannot remember what kind of solution was in it. I want to say it was an antiseptic um floor cleaner, but it got the job done. It did the job. It was absolutely fine. Now I do have so the paint on my walls is the wipeable paint, so it's washable. Obviously, if you've got a matte paint or you've got a paint that you're not sure whether it's gonna let you spray any old thing on it, always test somewhere where if it destroys your wall, you're not gonna notice it. Um, I am also using a magic eraser on this area. Now, this is where my bin rubs up against it, so the black plastic bit leaves like a black scuff. Now, unfortunately, I can never get the scuff fully off. It is a permanent fixture, but the magic eraser does help a lot. So after I am done with hoovering, I will be moving on to the door, which I was kind of hoping would get away with not cleaning it. But when I had a closer look, it's absolutely disgusting. It really needed a quick wipe over. I am using the Method Rhubarb Spray. Absolutely love this smell. It's getting the job done. We are going to move into the porch area, the entranceway. I am literally in here for about 30 seconds because if you remember, guys, we did a deep clean of it during the holidays and we've managed to keep on top of it. So here is my my boss telling me what I need to be doing and just asking for a little bit of love. And after we are finished up in the porch, we'll be heading into the bathroom.
Don't know how long you can last, as long as I start to pass. Better do what I do it all for the young in my head. Know you hate when I'm stuck in your past. You gotta learn from my mistakes. I won't make it alive if I live for desire. No, and I won't make it alive if I wait any longer. You wanna walk on the water and uphill road with the fire. Yeah, but I won't make it alive if I stay in your hole. Can be off with the backflips, a million bad habits. Still we good like we make this, but gotta listen to my shit.
Okay, we are now heading to the room that you can definitely smell when you walk in the door. Trust me and believe me when I say this bathroom is disgusting. I wish I could capture just how bad it is because to you guys, you're probably thinking, actually, that's not that bad. That is not that bad. I have tried to get close ups. And I don't even think the close ups are showing you just how bad it is. I don't know how to put this nicely, so I'm just going to say it. My kids have definitely not been aiming very well, and you can see that in the grout. I am not proud of it. I am not proud that I haven't stayed on top of it, but I am here now. I'm showing up now, and we are addressing it now. Um, Now, one thing that I have started to realize, and I don't know why it's taken me so long because I've been cleaning for years and years and years and years. But if you have a bathroom that is just disgusting and grimy and sticky and just blech, yucky, I have found that using kitchen degreaser is wonderful. It literally melts it all away like butter. And it kind of makes sense because in bathrooms you find that there's a lot of natural greases from your body, I guess. So using a degreaser makes sense. Um, so I don't think I will go back to using, obviously I'll use bleach in the areas that need bleach, but I think degreaser is the way to go. It just makes it so much easier to clean up.
But when you're looking like that, and it makes my head stop, and I can't have it like that. So please don't go. I won't make it alive if I live for desire. No, I won't make it alive if I wait any longer. You wouldn't walk on the water, and I play well with the fire. Yeah, but I won't make it alive if I stay in your
Okay, so on to the toilet. The one thing that if I could choose one thing to clean every single day, all day for the rest of my life is definitely the toilet. Said no one ever. Um, this bathroom is so small. It's not even classed as a half bath. It's like a quarter of a bath. So yes, I am quite literally hugging the toilet. Um, it's disgusting, but it's done. It is done. I am going in with my trusty toothbrush, and the reason it's a purple toothbrush is because my boys are too cool to ever be seen brushing their teeth with a purple toothbrush. So A, they'll think it's mine, and B, they won't use it because in their eyes it's a girl colour. So I can guarantee that they know it's a no-go toothbrush. um, I'm not really a toilet brush fan. I do have one upstairs that's like a silicone one, and I just don't like using them. I don't like it. Toothbrushes, what I tend to do is just use an old toothbrush of mine, and when it's dead and dying, it goes in the bin, and I don't feel bad about it. I am on the floor, on my hands and knees, scrubbing this tile because if I'm being honest, I think that's the best way. That's the best way to be doing this. Now I do the next day, I believe. It was either the next day or the day after I did go in with the mop and bucket once I felt like I wasn't going to completely contaminate my mop and bucket with pea floor. So I am doing it old fashioned by hand for the time being. Just in case you didn't catch it, and just to stop you coming at me, I have used about 5 different cloths in this whole clean. And they all are pink cloths. So please don't think I am being disgusting and using one cloth and contaminating absolutely everything. I promise you, I have used more than one. This is definitely something that I'm going to start doing in the downstairs toilet is just using pink cloths for this area, just so I can get them on a boil wash, and they're not filtering into the rest of the house. Okay, so this mirror clearly needed a wipe over. I was getting black. It was almost like black. You know how when you burn a candle and you don't realise the soot that it's leaving behind? That's kind of what was on this mirror. Um, I'm not entirely sure why or what it is. To be fair, it could just be the dust that's being kicked up from outside, but I was a little bit confused about that. And these windows desperately needed a cleaning as well. So, at the time of this voiceover, we are currently Friday evening. Now, I know, guys, don't tell me off. We are going live with this video tomorrow morning, and I have left it to the very last minute. And please don't tell me off. No, but seriously. So at the time of this voiceover, we are Friday, which means my boys have been back at school for a full week now. And those of you that have been following along on my journey from the beginning, you know I have had so many issues with primary school. And my youngest and my eldest absolutely hating it, like really badly hating it, did not want to go. Um, I can report that he, at the moment, a week in of secondary school, is thriving. He is, he's loving it. It's so refreshing to see him excited about education again. And I kind of knew this was what was going to happen because him and my eldest are similar in so many ways. Um, they are almost the same child. I know they're not, but their likes and dislikes are exactly the same. And he hated primary school. My eldest hated primary school, and my eldest is thriving in secondary school and loves it. And he's in year 11 now. And my youngest has done exactly what he's done. He's suddenly coming into himself, and just the independence is the independence looks really good on him, and I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for him to just enjoy learning. So yeah, that's a nice positive update. Now, don't get me wrong, there are going to be testing and trying times. I'm fully aware. I do not wear rose tinted coloured glasses, but I'm just relieved. I'm just relieved. So that brings us to the end of the video. And can I just say how amazing this feels just to have this one area dealt with, sorted. Now, we did deep clean the kitchen in last week's video. I just have the living room to go, and then this whole downstairs just feels normal, my normal again. As always, guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love.